Iceland, a land still in the making. Here, fire and ice are locked in eternal struggle. Glaciers carve the earth while volcanoes build it anew. Waterfalls thunder into ancient canyons. Geysers erupt with boiling force. And above it all, the sky burns with light, sometimes from the midnight sun, sometimes from the northern lights that dance through endless night. This is no ordinary island. It is one of the youngest lands on Earth, a place where the planet reveals its secrets, where continents pull apart, where mountains rise from the sea, where creation is happening now. But Iceland is also a land of contrasts. In winter, darkness holds the land in silence. In summer, the sun never sets. It lingers, painting mountains, rivers, and glaciers in golden light that lasts for weeks. For centuries, people have lived here on the edge, carving lives from rock and sea, guided by legends of trolls, elves, and hidden folk. Their stories echo the truth that this is a land alive, breathing, changing. Iceland is more than a destination. It is the living earth, raw, untamed, eternal. This is the land of fire and ice, and our journey begins here. Amid a desert of black lava, something impossible appears. A pool of milky blue water glowing against the dark rock. This is the Blue Lagoon. Born deep underground, seawater seeps into volcanic stone, heated by fire, enriched with silica and minerals. It returns to the surface transformed. The water is thick with light, its color unearthly, a shimmering turquoise that seems to shine from within. Steam rises into the cold air. In winter, snow lies on the lava fields, yet here the water is warm. In summer, the midnight sun lingers on its surface, turning it to gold. The Blue Lagoon is more than a place to bathe. It is the meeting of fire and water. A reminder that in Iceland, even the harshest land can create beauty. In the heart of Iceland, the earth is split apart. Here, at Thingvellir, two continents drift away from each other, North America and Eurasia, tearing the land open in vast fissures and cliffs. To walk here is to stand between worlds. But this valley is more than geology. It is the birthplace of a nation. Over 1,000 years ago, Icelanders gathered on these plains to form the Alþingi, one of the world's first parliaments. Laws were spoken aloud, disputes settled, a people united beneath the open sky. Crystal water runs through the rifts, filtered for decades through volcanic rock, so clear it feels unreal. Thingvellir is both Earth's raw creation and Iceland's living memory. A place where land and history meet. The ground trembles. The earth gathers its breath. And then, with sudden force, boiling water erupts skyward. This is Strokkur, Iceland's most faithful geyser. Every few minutes, it explodes, a towering column of steam and spray, as if the earth itself is alive beneath our feet. Nearby lies Geysir, the great ancestor. Once powerful enough to hurl water 100 feet into the sky, it gave its name to every geyser in the world. Though now quieter, its legacy remains. Around them, hot springs hiss, pools bubble, and sulfur drifts through the air. Here, fire and water meet in constant battle. A reminder that Iceland is not a land of stillness, but of restless creation. In a deep canyon of the Hvítá River, the earth opens and water falls with thunderous force. This is Gullfoss, the Golden Falls. Here glacial waters plunge in two great stages, vanishing into a chasm so narrow it seems the river is swallowed by the earth itself. On bright days, sunlight catches the spray, weaving rainbows through the mist. Gullfoss is not only beauty, but power. In summer, it roars with meltwater from distant glaciers. In winter, it hardens into ice, gleaming white against the dark cliffs.
To stand at its edge is to feel the voice of Iceland's heart, fierce, unyielding, eternal. Gullfoss is the river made wild, a reminder of nature's unstoppable strength.
Few waterfalls on earth let you step inside their heart. Seljalandsfoss is one of them. From a high basalt cliff, a slender veil of water plunges into the valley below. But a narrow path winds behind the cascade, and from within its cavern, the world is transformed. Sunlight glows through the mist. Meadows appear framed by liquid glass. The roar of falling water surrounds you like the breath of the earth itself. At sunset, Seljalandsfoss glimmers with golden fire. In winter, the cavern freezes, becoming a shimmering palace of ice. To walk behind this waterfall is to glimpse the world through nature's own lens, timeless, magical, and alive. Majestic, towering, relentless. Skógafoss plunges 60 meters in a single, unbroken sheet of water, one of Iceland's most iconic falls. Legends tell of a Viking who hid a chest of gold behind the cascade. Though the treasure was never found, perhaps the real treasure is here before our eyes, the site of Skógafoss itself. On bright days, arcs abeam across its spray, fragile bridges between earth and sky. In winter, the falls freeze into a glittering wall of crystal. In summer, they roar against green cliffs, alive with birds in flight. Skógafoss is more than a waterfall. It is a living stage where myth and nature meet, and Iceland's eternal drama plays out in light and water. Where the Atlantic collides with Iceland's southern shore lies Reynisfjara, a beach unlike any other.
Its sands are not white, but black, born of ancient lava, ground fine by the relentless sea. Towering basalt cliffs rise like the walls of a cathedral, their hexagonal columns carved by fire. Offshore, the Reynisfjara sea stacks stand against the waves. Jagged pillars that legend said were trolls caught by the dawn and turned to stone. Here, the ocean is beautiful but dangerous. Waves strike with sudden force, pulling the shore into chaos. Reynisfjara is nature raw and untamed, a place of myth and power, where land and sea clash in endless battle. Vast, silent, eternal. Vatnajökull, the largest glacier in Europe, covers nearly a tenth of Iceland. A frozen kingdom stretching farther than the eye can see. But beneath this icy crown lies fire. Active volcanoes sleep under the glacier, sometimes waking in eruptions that melt rivers and reshape the land in a single night. On its surface, ridges and crevasses form an endless white wilderness. Yet inside, crystal caves glow with shades of blue so pure they feel otherworldly. Each winter, new ice halls are carved by meltwater, passages that exist for only a season before vanishing. Vatnajökull is more than ice. It is the living memory of centuries, a frozen giant holding both the past and the future within its heart.
At the edge of Vatnajökull, ice breaks free. Vast fragments drift into Jökulsárlón, a lagoon where glacier meets sea. The water is calm, yet alive. Filled with icebergs that twist and shimmer, glowing in shades of blue and white. Each one is a sculpture of time itself, formed over centuries, now slowly melting into the present. Seals swim between the drifting ice. Arctic terns wheel overhead. The silence is broken only by the crack of ice collapsing into the water. The sound of a glacier releasing its history. From here, the lagoon flows toward the ocean, carrying its treasures to the black sands of Diamond Beach. Where ice glitters like jewels against the dark shore. Jökulsárlón is beauty in motion. Far from the island's busy south lies the Eastfjords, a realm of silence and solitude. Here, jagged mountains plunge straight into narrow fjords, their peaks mirrored in still waters below. Small fishing villages cling to the shore, their harbors filled with boats that have braved these seas for generations. Reindeer roam the valleys, wild herds brought long ago, now at home in Iceland's wilderness. The roads wind between cliffs and coves, where waterfalls tumble from unseen heights, and the only sounds are the cry of seabirds and the rhythm of the ocean. At night, the skies open wide, revealing stars unbroken by city lights. The Eastfjords are Iceland at its most peaceful, remote, rugged, and profoundly beautiful.
In Iceland's northeast, the earth shakes with a roar. This is Dettifoss, the most powerful waterfall in Europe. From a height of 45 meters, a torrent of glacial water plunges into a canyon, sending mist high into the air. The ground trembles beneath its force. Rainbows form in the spray, fragile against the relentless surge. Fed by the Jökulsárlón, river born of Vatnajökull's ice, Dettifoss is not gentle. It is raw energy, carved by time, driven by fire and meltwater. To stand at its edge is humbling. Here, nature is not serene, but fierce, unstoppable. Dettifoss is thunder made water, a voice of the earth itself, reminding us of the planet's untamed strength.
In the north lies Lake Mývatn, a place where fire and life exist side by side.
Born of volcanic eruptions, the lake is encircled by lava fields, craters, and steaming vents that whisper of the Earth's inner fire. Yet its shallow waters teem with life. In summer, thousands of ducks gather here, more than anywhere else on the planet, turning the lake into a haven of wings and sound. Strange rock formations rise from its shores, twisted towers of cooled lava sculpted into fantastic shapes. Nearby, bubbling mud pools breathe and hiss as if the ground itself were alive. Mývatn is a land of contrasts, a world at once fertile and fiery, serene yet restless, forever shaped by creation.
High in Iceland's remote highlands lies Askja, a vast volcanic caldera, stark and otherworldly. Its barren slopes were shaped by violent eruptions, leaving behind a landscape that feels like another planet. So much so that NASA once sent Apollo astronauts here to prepare for the moon. At its heart lies Viti, a steaming crater lake of opaque turquoise. Around it stretches a desert of black ash and snow, where silence reigns and the horizon feels endless. Few places on Earth are so raw, so untouched, so alien. To stand at Askja is to glimpse the power of creation itself. A reminder that Iceland is not finished, but still being shaped by the forces within. On Iceland's northern coast lies Húsavík, a small town with a vast horizon. From its harbor, boats set out into Skjálfandi Bay, waters where giants rise from the deep. Here, humpback whales breach in graceful arcs, their flukes slicing the air before vanishing into the sea. Sometimes a blue whale appears, the largest creature ever to live on Earth, moving with quiet majesty through the bay. Dolphins leap alongside, seabirds circle overhead, and the ocean feels alive with motion. For centuries, Húsavík's people lived by fishing these waters. Today, they share them with the great travelers of the sea. Húsavík is a place of meeting
between humans and whales, wonder and vastness, land and endless ocean. Deep in the remote Westfjords lies Dynjandi, a waterfall unlike any other. Rather than a single plunge, it descends in 7 graceful tiers, spreading wide across the mountainside like a bridal veil. From afar, it appears delicate, a silver thread against dark rock. But up close, its roar is overwhelming, the sound of mountains breathing. The journey here is just as striking. Winding fjords, sheer cliffs alive with seabirds, and landscapes untouched by time. Few places in Iceland feel as wild, as unspoiled as this. Dynjandi is more than a waterfall. It is a symbol of the Westfjords themselves. Remote, untamed, profoundly beautiful. A reminder that nature's most precious treasures often lie at the edge of the world. When winter nights grow long and dark, Iceland's skies awaken with fire. The Aurora Borealis, the northern lights, shimmer across the heavens in ribbons of green, violet, and gold. They ripple like silk, then burst into spirals and arcs, painting the night with living light. No two displays are ever the same. Each one feels like a secret shared between the earth and the stars. For centuries, people looked up in awe, weaving legends of spirits and gods. Today, science tells of solar winds meeting our atmosphere. Yet no explanation can lessen the wonder. The aurora is more than a spectacle. It is a reminder of our planet's fragile place in the cosmos, small yet connected to the vast. In summer, Iceland defies the clock. Here, the sun does not set. It lingers on the horizon, circling in endless twilight. This is the midnight sun. Mountains glow in soft amber. Rivers glisten like molten gold. Fields of lupins bloom under skies that never darken. Time itself feels different, Hours slip by unnoticed, as though the day has no end. For centuries, Icelanders have welcomed this light, using the long days for work, travel, and celebration. For visitors, it is pure wonder to stand at midnight and watch the world bathed in sunlight, timeless and surreal. The midnight sun is Iceland's eternal summer, a season where day conquers night and the land glows without shadow. Deep in Iceland's highlands lies a valley of color and fire. Landmannalaugar. Here the earth reveals its palette. Mountains shimmer in shades of red, gold, and emerald. Their hues born from minerals forged in volcanic flame. Steam rises from fissures in the ground, drifting across slopes that look as though they were brushed by the hand of a painter. Rivers of lava once flowed through this land, carving shapes and patterns that defy imagination. Today they rest, their scars softened by moss and time. Hot springs bubble in the cold mountain air, offering warmth in a wilderness of stone. Travelers bathe here, surrounded by silence and color, as if standing within a dream. Landmannalaugar is creation made visible, a masterpiece shaped by chaos, painted by the earth itself. Between glaciers and volcanoes lies a hidden paradise. Thórsmörk, the Valley of Thor. Here, nature's extremes meet in harmony. Black volcanic cliffs rise above forests of birch and willow. Rivers born from melting ice weave silver ribbons through green meadows. Mist drifts between peaks, and waterfalls descend from unseen heights. This valley was named for the god of thunder, and the name fits. Thórsmörk is power made gentle, a place of renewal amid the ruins of fire. For centuries, it has been a refuge for travelers crossing the highlands. After miles of barren lava, Thórsmörk feels like a heartbeat, the earth alive again. It is the soft breath between storms, the calm after creation. A reminder that even in the shadow of volcanoes, life always finds its way back. Iceland, a land where the earth reveals its secrets, where glaciers and volcanoes, fire and ice, darkness and light all exist side by side. From the tranquil glow of the Blue Lagoon to the thunder of Dettifoss, from the legends of Skógafoss to the silence of the Eastfjords. From whales breaching in Húsavík to the northern lights blazing across winter skies, every corner of this island tells a story of creation. Here, the planet is not finished. It is still being shaped, still alive. Volcanoes breathe beneath glaciers. Rivers carve new paths. Ice drifts slowly toward the sea. Nowhere else on Earth do the forces of nature feel so close, so present. But Iceland is more than its landscapes. It is resilience. People who built lives at the edge of fire and sea, guided by stories, bound to the land and shaped by its extremes. As our journey ends, one truth remains. Iceland is not just a place to see, it is a place to feel, a place that humbles, inspires, and reminds us of the delicate balance that sustains our world. This is Iceland, the land of fire and ice, the land eternal.